Hey guys, welcome back to Mind Leak. So today's subject is definitely going to be self-control. Self-control, really big thing, and it's really a big portion of how you interact with people. So big shout outs. I definitely want to give a big shout outs to Kevin Hart. Hurry up. Because this guy has a lot of self-control. Because a lot of people are mad that he's super PC, but they don't understand that things that he's saying, he's finessing certain words to make it seem like it's something else. And you guys are not picking up on it. Because I listen to Kevin Hart's show on the radio, and it's a lot of the stuff that he says, he doesn't spew venom. He drops a little poison here and there. And that's what really made me think, like, yeah, we need to definitely talk about self-control. And the thing is that we need to understand is that self-control is not just always holding back or letting people walk all over you. Self-control is mainly about how you deal with the situation. Because I can give you a good story here, which could have went totally south, but with good self-control and a great mindset, you can make certain situations calm. You can defuse situations with the right type of self-control and a right type of vocabulary and a right type of tone of voice. So I'm gonna give you this story where other day I cut somebody off. Really was my fault. Didn't see him at all. And the guy, he ends up following me, pulls up in front of me and stopped in the middle of the road. So he stops in the middle of the road with me behind him, and I'm military. I've been in the Marine Corps, so I'm not really scared of anything per se. So he stops the car, and I stop with him. He gets out the car. I get out the car with him, and he was like, "What's the blah blah blah?" I was like, "Oh yeah, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. I just didn't see you." And with the stature and how I said it to him, I let him know that it's my fault that we're in this situation right now. And a lot of us don't want to accept certain situations that we get in, that it's our fault, and we just want to become defensive. So with me saying, and it was another black guy just like me, and the time that we're in right now, we don't need to be starting violence and causing issues. Because funny enough, another guy pulled over in the middle, like we're all in the middle of the road. Another guy pulls over, stops his truck, and he gets out and he's looking at us. And he's like, so the black guy, he's like, "Oh man, you blah 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 blah." And I'm like, yeah, that was totally my fault. But I didn't smile with him. I gave him a serious face, let him know that I completely understand this issue that we're in right now is my fault. But I looked at him dead in his eyes and I was like, yeah, that was definitely my bad, man. I didn't see you at all. And but when he came out the car with such fury and anger for being cut off. And he stopped us in the middle of traffic. So you know this guy was definitely serious, and he definitely wanted to get something out of him. He definitely wanted to start some type of fight, most likely. And I would say I was like 2 times the guy's size. So I don't think he backed down because of that. He backed down because he understand that I admitted that it was my fault that he almost got in a car accident, that we almost got in a car accident, because I definitely didn't see him until after I cut him off. Because when I looked in my mirror, didn't see his car, so he was in my blind spot. So I definitely knew, like, dang, that was my fault. So I let the guy know, like, yeah, man, that was definitely my bad. I didn't see you at all. And what he did, he just turned around. He's like, man, blase. He still had anger in his voice, but since I was in self-control of my temper, he could not leak all that anger and frustration on me. All he can do is just accept that I apologize. Yeah, he could have escalated it, but why? Why would he want to escalate it to that point? Because if he escalated that issue to that point, that means there's something else that's going on in his life that he can't control, that he's looking for a way out. And we talked about anger already. You have to utilize it in different forms, and most of the times it's utilized in physical contact and violence. So guys, I definitely recommend self-control, life reflecting, meditation. Great tools to use. And like I said, I practice what I preach. I try to keep myself under control. Because like I said, I've been in the military. I've done a lot of crazy things. I've been in a lot of fights. It took me a long time to get onto this path that I'm on now, and I'm trying to uphold this path and do nothing but positivity. Because getting out the military was really rough, and if you definitely want to have one-on-one conversations about that, I can definitely talk to you about that as well. Let me know in the comments what you guys are looking for and what you want to talk about. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I want to like, comment, subscribe, and definitely Semper Fi. Bye.